Because of some of the really important investigative reporting that you brought to light, we determined that there were some missing pieces in the reporting.
The audit findings are in 10 months after a KXAN investigation uncovered questionable spending within Austin City Convention and Visitors Bureau, $500,000 within 2 years on gourmet meals and alcohol, out-of-state concerts, jewelry, and American Express gift cards. Tonight, a call for more oversight and transparency.
The audit was presented to council members today who now say they should have a presence on Visit Austin's board. KXAN investigator Kylie McGivern joining us live to explain the significance of this.
Yes, Robert and Sydney, we want to show you the current breakdown of the Convention and Visitors Bureau's board. Visit Austin's website lists 31 people who currently serve on the board. Right now, 50% of the members must be part of the tourism industry. In the future, several council members told us today they'd like to see a city council presence on the board. That could be 1, 2, 5 members. It's just not clear yet. The city audit compared Austin to peer cities and found there's already council representation on the CVB boards in Dallas, San Antonio, and Phoenix. Here's why we're following the oversight so closely. A majority of Visit Austin's budget comes from the hotel tax. That's public dollars generated by visitors who stay here. A tax that has generated $90 million and supports resources that attract people to Austin. A city audit found no significant compliance issues by Visit Austin, but depending who you ask, that statement doesn't quite tell the whole story. The audit looked at the oversight of the convention center's contract with Visit Austin.
The monitoring in a lot of aspects is happening, it's just not being documented, and that's certainly what we're going to focus on.
When city auditors took a closer look, Visit Austin appeared to follow the contract correctly, but Councilmember Leslie Poole, who called for the review, says without documentation,
we don't know if they actually met the mark. So we don't want to have gaps in our reporting at all, especially when it goes to money, and there's a significant amount of money that flows through the convention center from the hotel occupancy tax.
Councilmember Jimmy Flanagan showed up at the Audit and Finance Committee meeting to make sure his perspective is clear.
There's a couple of documentations that they'll want to add as the contract moves forward, but they're doing their job and they're doing it right. And I think that's really exciting, and it's reassuring to know that these two agencies, one a city department, one a separate external nonprofit, are handling their jobs with dignity and respect and doing right by the citizens of Austin.
One thing everyone seems to agree on is having council representation on Visit Austin's board moving forward. The organization saying it welcomes the additional scrutiny.
The more insight they have into what's going on with the entire operation, from the convention center to Visit Austin, to everybody's efforts to attract tourists here to Austin, I think the more they know about it, the better it's going to be, obviously.
And here's where the meeting left off. The Audit and Finance Committee asked city staff to gather more information on what other commissions and boards Visit Austin's members serve on to help make a determination of how many council members may be appropriate. Robert?